Good morning. We are in Rani. Good morning. We're in Shifre Haran. We're in 22 Chabet. We are in the last paragraph. We're speaking about Rabbeinu's Shvirat Hamidot. Ubimidat Anava hitpa'er atzmo me'od. Concerning being humble, concerning being modest, Rabbeinu prided himself very much. Shehu anav b'tachlit anava. That he is modest at the extreme. He is modest at the highest level of modesty. He is humble at the highest level that a person can possibly humble. V'amar mishe'en zoche, mishezoche anava bemet.
Which number?
22 is the last verse. V'amar she'en mishezoche anava bemet, ki mishe b'madregazo shuchal amor atzmo shvanav. You want to know if you're modest, if you're humble, if you're anav, you can say that you're anav. If you can't say you're anav, you're not anav. I'll explain it in a second. כמו שמשה רבנו עליו השלום שכתב על עצמו, האיש משה ענב מאוד מכל אדם. Moshe Rabbeinu writes about himself in the Torah. האיש משה ענב מכל אדם. He's the most humble, the most anav person in the world. כמו שמצינו בדברי רבותינו ז"ל, שאמר רב יוסף, אל תתנה ענווה דאי כהנא. So the Gemara is speaking over there in Masechet Sotah, that at a certain point, one of the Rabbanim said, there's no more anava, there's no more yirat chet, there's no more modest people, there's no more humble people. He said, don't say that, I'm here. How can you say that? Isn't that the opposite of humility? והיה זיכרונו לברכה זו בחינה זו, והתפאר על עצמו בעוצם מלאתו, במידת הבנה, ענווה בתכלית הביטול לגמרי. And Rabbeinu was there on that level, he used to say these things about himself. And this is the one of the big...
He said the word Aymana?
Yes, look what he says. He says, התפאר על עצמו, שהוא ענב בתכלית הענווה. He said about himself, I am ענב בתכלית הענווה. The highest level of anava that could be. And then he said, you can only, if you're the only one who's anav is the one who could say anav. And he says at the end, Rabbeinu said about he is the highest level of anava that could be. And most people that come to Breslev are bothered by these statements. How can you speak about yourself? Isn't that the opposite? That is venting. That is gava. That is patting yourself on the back. That's the opposite of anava. And it's actually wrong. What is anava? So anava. Gava, what is gava and what is anava? Gava is the feeling that I have done. Anava is not denying your strengths, not denying your quality traits, not denying your talents. That's not anava. That's anava psula. I'm nothing, I'm worthless, I can't do. No, I am, and I'm a king, and I'm smart, and I have koach, and it's not from me. Has nothing to do with me. It's all from him. Anava actually is, you can be a melech and be anav. Moshe Rabbeinu was a king and was anav. The only one that can have gava is Hashem. And you read it every Friday night. Hashem malach, geut lavesh. Hashem is the only one that can wear the cloak of gava, because he is gava, because he did it. You are not allowed to have gava, because God would say to you, did you create yourself? Are you making yourself breathe on your own? Are you making yourself... Again, a person can have one, chas v'shalom. A person had a stroke, can't walk anymore, can't talk anymore. The smartest person could be a vegetable. We are every second dependent on God. Every time you breathe in and breathe out, it's a miracle. Every time you go to the bathroom, it's a miracle. You have nothing on your own. A little chemical imbalance in the brain and a person can lose his mind. Pashut lose his mind. Women give birth and afterwards they're not normal anymore. So a person, when he's anava, he can know his strength. Just he can attribute all of his strength to Hashem. And actually, he could actually be very little, very small in his own eyes, because he would say like this. And this is the way they explain the anava and Moshe Rabbeinu. I heard once a pshat, and I have to look it up where it's written, but it's emes. Moshe Rabbeinu says to Hashem, Shnach na biyad tishlach. Save Am Yisrael. Send anybody. Some say he's talking about Haran. Send Haran. Some say he's saying anybody else, not me. How can anybody else go? You're speaking face to face with God. You're the biggest that ever was. Right. But if you would give the abilities you gave me to somebody else, maybe he'll do better. You have a rich person, so he gave a lot of money. He should pat himself on the back. Rabbeinu once spoke about that. They spoke about a chassid that gave a lot of money to Rabbi Mezbush. That guy gave a big donation, he gave 100,000, he gave $1 million. Rabbeinu pointed at a melamed next to him, he said, so what? This guy gave me his life. Pshat is the melamdut, to be a melamed, you know how it wasn't you work in a school every day, in the organized schools, there's no schools. 200 years ago, there's no schools. We hire a melamed. We hire him, a rich guy hires for the neighborhood. You know, it's in my house, I'm teaching my kids, a few kids can grab on, okay. Or you go to the house of I have money, I'm hiring melamed for my kids. You're taking care of all my kids. And you got to live there, and usually it's from Sukkot to Pesach, or Pesach to, you're living there the whole winter, and you got to pay. So once Rabbeinu didn't know where he was going to be, I think on Chanukah, or I forgot which time it was, they didn't know where Rabbeinu was going to be. So the guy, instead of taking a job, he didn't take the job, to make sure he's going to be by Rabbeinu for the Chag. Could have been Shavuot, can't remember which one. But either way, he gave up his whole parnassah for the year, and he had to walk to Rabbeinu. He had no more money. So what's better? A guy that's a billionaire gives $1 million, or the guy that has 1,000 and gives 1,000? He has nothing left. It's much bigger. So a rich person can't have gava that he gave a lot of money unless he gave really as much money as he should give. A smart person, he's a genius. He teaches Torah. He wrote a book. Yeah, but if you would have really put your efforts, you could have been Rav Yosef. You could have wrote in 100 books. So actually, you can have great anava and great modesty when you've been given great gifts, because you know maybe you're not using your gifts as much as you should be giving them. So the tzaddik emet feels like that. If you would give the gift, is it from me? The tzaddik emet really knows it's almost like a present that he became who he became. So give the present to somebody else, and maybe he'll use it better than me. Nobody's gonna have gava for brushing his teeth. I brushed my teeth today. Give me a medal. Of course, you should brush your teeth. Then what else are you supposed to do? It's not hard to brush your teeth. So if you're a person that has a memory, that remembers everything, and either way you're going to be on top, and you slacked off a bit, the Chavetz Chaim used to do cheshbon nefesh every year on how many minutes of bitul Torah he did. Minutes. He could not nail it down. He could know how many seconds he messed up. Who can do that? But on their level, those extra second, Rabbi Natan, once he was going to, they wanted to go buy merchandise, he couldn't go, he went to Rabbeinu. But what's wrong with you? Go for one day to buy merchandise. He says, I know that if I miss one day by Rabbeinu, Am Yisrael misses another Torah, it's you don't know what there is to lose. I know. So actually, the tzaddik emet can be the most anav, because he knows fully that everything's from him. There's no more him. Moshe Rabbeinu is Shechinah's medaveret mitoch grono. So as strong as you are, you can be the most anav. So Rabbeinu spoke a lot about not being anava psula. Don't belittle yourself. See the good in yourself, see your strength, and just be modest that you could do more and understand the talents you have. Use the talents you have, but don't attribute them to yourself. Now Rabbeinu, when he said all these things about himself, I'm anav, I'm the tzaddik, I can fix, he has to. And there's two mashalim, which I heard, one from Rav Kenny, it's one of the first questions I ever asked him, and one from In the Name of Noam Cohen, they're both great. Rav Kenny said, I asked him, so he said, imagine that a person's selling merchandise, and now he's putting out that he has the next level. So now nobody's selling cars that drive themselves, not like a full driving car and that hovers, okay? It's going to come soon, it's going to be here soon. So no, in 10 years it's going to be here, in 5 years, and the guy has it now, he's selling. It costs $1 million, but you can get it. If you want it, you can have the car that's, soon it's going to be, right? It's going to be a car that fully drives. You can go to New York. Does it already exist? Mm-hmm. It exists? Okay, so I'm already late. Huh?
There's already trucks that drive.
Trucks that drive across country?
Yeah, no hovering.
In China.
No hovering. Okay, so imagine now it's going to come out hovering, so you don't have to have a pothole. It's going to come out soon? No potholes, no wheel, no chain. It's hovering, it's flying. But not flying. So another guy's announcing it. Tesla's announcing it. You come there and he doesn't have nothing. So you're going to be upset with him. You get there, not only has one, he has all of them, all the colors available, give it to you right away. In 20 minutes, you got the financing, you're out of the car. You're going to be upset with the guy that he announced it? You say, amazing. The guy's giving it to you at a good price. It's here, it's available. Amazing. So if the tzaddik is announcing to you what he has, it's not gava. He's telling you the service that he has. Come get the service. Chaban if he wouldn't hold it back for himself. Noam Kohen said something amazing also. Imagine on a plane, and there's a guy having a heart attack, and he needs emergency surgery. And there's here the world's best surgeon, happens to be, he has all these things with him. He has everything with him on the plane. He can go in, he can cut up, he can save the guy's life. But if he does that, they're going to applaud him after, they're going to say it's a miracle, and they're going to give him a standing ovation. What does he need, that gava? He needs that. Now people are going to be, praising him. So what I'm going to say, I don't have koach. What I'm going to start to flaunt myself. He's a killer. He doesn't stand up and say, I'm the doctor. He's a killer. Some guy was there trying to do CPR. You're a killer. You have to. If God gave you the ability to save the life, you have to tell people you can save the life. You have to. The world is so crazy. So much tuma, so much mishugas. Everybody's depressed. Everybody's doing drugs. Everybody's addicted to who knows what they're addicting. People don't want to change their genders. What is this? It's because there's nobody healing the souls. So it's not a chokhmah to tell everybody you're Rasha, you're Rasha, you're Rasha. That's not what we need. We need somebody to say, I can fix you, I can change you, I can give you. I'm able to heal you. So if one stands up, I'm the doctor. Thank you. Thank you. This is not gava. This is anava. God gave me the strength. It's not from me. He wants to fix on the conduit. Hazak.
You can add one now from David Mann.
Let's hear.